just going to talk through the first couple of maths questions on Mathletics so you can remind yourselves of all how we do our arrays. So the first question, I think, says that you've got 10 chocolates in each box, and then you've got 10 boxes of chocolates, and you need to use your arrays to work out how many chocolates there are in total when you've got 10 boxes of them. So, if I remind myself of how to do my arrays, if you pause the video now and have a think, if I've got 10 chocolates in each box and 10 boxes, how am I going to draw that array? So, I would draw my array, and hopefully you've done the same. I would draw my first group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I know I've got 10 groups of 10 or 10 lots of 10. I've only drawn one group there, so now I'm going to draw another 9 groups, so I've got 10 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I've got 10 groups, 9, 10 of 10. So now I've drawn my array, and if I count up all of those counters, I'll be able to see how many 10 groups of 10 is. And to write that as my number sentence, if you pause the video now, you can have a think about how you would write your number sentence for 10 groups of 10. And I'm going to write my number sentence as 10 groups of 10 equals, and I've counted them all, and I know that there is 100 there. So if you had 10 chocolates in a box and you had 10 groups of those chocolates, you would have 100 altogether. But the next question is all about feet. So your question is, if you have got 3 feet, how many toes have you got all together? Obviously a bit weird because nobody has 3 feet. But if you did have 3 feet and you had to work out how many toes there were all together, then how would you do that? So I'm going to think in my head, if I've got 3 feet, I know that on each foot there are 5 toes. So I've got 3 feet and 5 toes on each feet. How am I going to put that into an array? Pause the video and have a think about how you might draw that as an array, and have a go on some scrap paper to see if you can draw that array. So I'm going to draw my array by thinking, right, I know there's 5 toes on a foot and I've got 3 feet. So how many toes am I going to have in total? So I'm going to draw my first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my first group of 5 for my first foot. But I know I need to work it out for 3 feet, so I'm going to have to draw 2 more groups of 5. So there's my first group. Here's my second group of 5. And here is my last group of 5. So I've got 1 group of 5, 2 groups of 5, and 3 groups of 5 because it was for 3 feet. So if I have a think in my head now, how am I going to write my number sentence for 3 groups of 5? Pause the video, have a go at writing on your scrap piece of paper. How would you write the number sentence for 3 groups of 5? Well, I'm going to write the number sentence for 3 groups of 5 by going 3 groups of 5 equals, and then if I count up all of my counters together, I can see that the answer is 15. And that is how I would work out the second question. Now in your books, in your home learning journals, we really want you to lay out each of the questions on Mathletics like I've done. So number 1, you might have number 2, and then work out your array and then put your number sentence underneath. Okay, and we want you to make sure you're using as beautiful presentation in your home learning journals as you normally do in your school books, because when we come back to school, we're going to want them to look just as beautiful as they did before you left. So even though you haven't got squares in your home learning books, make sure you try your best to keep your circles as neat and the same size as possible, and make sure, like mine, they all line up with each other. Otherwise you might end up drawing the wrong amount of circles in your array and then you wouldn't get the right answer. So good luck with the rest of the questions, and remember to take some pictures of them and send them to myself and Mrs. Jones so that we can see just how amazing your maths is at home. Hope you're having a nice day. Bye.